What's going on, everyone? Alliance Orc here, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do completing the code in Zereth Mortis. Completing this achievement will reward you with, hold on, let me pull it up real quick for y'all. The personal containment trap, which does, as you see here. And this little effect has no time duration. You're literally in your own little ball of peace until you decide to let yourself out. So I just want to go on record and say, in order to get all of the macros for everything, I had to make 2 macros because there was so much to input that you couldn't input it all on one macro. But essentially, you want the quest Trapping of Success to be up, or more importantly, you want the quest Overgrown Story to be up. More on that when we get to it. But if you complete those quests, the containment trap item will always be available from Fyrim for you to use. So you'll no longer need the quests up in order to use it. So once you have all your macros inputted, this is what your map should look like. Hot mess, I know. But let's go ahead and track down all of our prey. Starting with, there he is, the Gorged Rune Feaster. Also, a little side note, the containment orb will not work on creatures that are not connected to the achievement. Once you have the creature trapped, you simply click on them and they will have a debuff called Research Data Collected, meaning that the next person has to wait 7 minutes before being able to get the data. But that was for Gorged Rune Feaster. If we come up here, the one we're looking for here is a Twisted Warp Crafter. And they will be right here. As you see, she is now completely contained. Simply repeat the process, and then we move on across the way. Now this is one of the ones that you have to kind of be aware of, because this one that we are looking for is the hold on one second. The Dominated Irregular. So as you see, we got Dominated Laborers here. But these aren't the ones we want. If the Dominated Irregular is not up, simply go to every single sphere and kill any Dominated Laborers that are there. And then the Dominated Irregular will eventually respawn in the place of one of them. But yeah, while you're waiting, you can just go and check out the other ones. But every orb on this island has a chance to have a Dominated Irregular on it. You just have to kill the laborers and just hope it respawns in their place. Moving on over here, we have one of the first of 2 very annoying ones to find. And this one is our Enchained Servitor. The Enchained Servitor is a patrol mob that walks the area, and he's right there. But here's the thing about him. Given time, he will despawn for 15 minutes, or about 15 to 30 minutes or so. So it's very important that you kind of make like a targeting macro for this guy, because if he despawns, you just have to wait for him to come back, and there's nothing else that can be done about it. Like, interaction or no interaction, he will just dip. Next up, we have the Enchained Servitor's good friend, good brother, the Misaligned Enforcer. The Misaligned Enforcer is the exact same as the Enchained Servitor, in that he will just patrol the area and then he'll just dip. And if he's not up, really the only thing you can do is just fly around with a targeting macro, which I would do /tar misalign, and just hope that he eventually shows up. But if he's not up, that just means that he just went through his cycle and he despawned. Flying into the middle now. This one is going to be the Corrupted Rune Hoarder. And if I'm correct, this one kind of patrols the area a little bit. Yeah, he patrols the area, just this whole kind of central slice. But he's a very unique mob, being one of the Gyros that are hostile. So you really can't miss him when he's up. And again, targeting macros are going to be your friend for these ones, because literally it'll single him out immediately. Then you can just like put a marker on him. But this area is where you will find that one. Moving on over here, the mob we want for this one is the Rune Gorged Buffonoid. And again, the containment sphere will only work on creatures who are part of the achievement. But as you can see, he is here and he is caught. Well, we're gonna dip back. And we're going to head to this rare. Now, this rare can be a little tricky, a little cheeky even. So this rare, or this mob we're looking for is Rune Thief Xylora. Rune Thief Xylora is stealth and has like 4 or 5 different spawn points in this area. Honestly, I'd say like, because the achievement progress is account wide, if you want, just like bring a demon hunter with spectral sight, because right here even the bullet work, yeah, the targeting macro doesn't even really work. But Rune Thief Xylora is a stealth mob inside of Pilgrim's Grace, so you just gotta kind of like look around and hope that you can flush him out. He is non-hostile too, so you really don't have to worry about him being killed by any of the mobs. If he's killed, it was by a player's hand. Moving along, we are heading to the Vespoid area for the well, let me find its name real quick. The Overcharged Vespoid. The Overcharged Vespoid will spawn in the place of one of the Vespoid workers. And this one will actually be hostile, so you just got right here. It's actually right here. The Overcharged Vespoid for the area. You just throw it and boom. He can chill out for 30 seconds. But yeah, that is how you get the Vespoid. If it's not up, just kill the wasps until they spawn. This area was also featured in my Genesis moat video as being one of the better places to farm the moats. So, you know, just casually farm moats while you're waiting, you know? No big rush. Now, this one is the one that you all have probably been waiting for, and it is Gigantic. Gigantic will only be up if the daily Overgrown story is available from Fyrim. Otherwise, Gigantic will never spawn. And I am sorry to say that, but, you know, that's just how it is for him. But if you look over here, we also have the Overgrown Geomental right next to his spawn as well. And 1 second. Okay, so that was that. And then for the Bygone Geomental, if you want to find them, you just kill Overgrown Geomentals until he spawns in the place of one of them. So it's the same rules as the Vespoid and the Dominated Irregular. You just wait, or you just kill all of the elementals here, and you wait for him to respawn in their place. As you see, every single Overgrown Geomental is a potential spawn point for him. Moving along, we head over here. And 1 moment, please. This is the Sharp Eye Collector. The Sharp Eye Collector will be right here. A passive birdie, just minding his own business, having a good time. And voila. Now at this point, you probably got all the hard ones you need done, which is fine, because we're going to head on down south to Moss-Choked Guardian. So the thing about Moss-Choked Guardian is he spawns all along the edge. So essentially you're just kind of like edging around the area, just looking for him. And if I'm correct, he kind of like just is sitting down, just kind of like lost in his own sauce. Because I think I found him in a corner. There he is. And as always, yeet. Always make sure you click on him after the orb is placed. And then the last two are the two that are actually in my daily list. Actually, oh, my bad. I forgot about the I forgot about this good guy. So, we come over here, and we'll be looking for Suspicious Nesmin. Now, Suspicious Nesmin kind of follows the same trait as our servitors from earlier, where he will just casually walk into Haven. He moves very slowly, but as he's walking through Haven, once he completes his path, he will despawn. So you just want to do a /tar sus. And as you can see, he is not up for me. So, you know, you just kind of like make a macro /tar sus, and then you just chill in Haven, wait for him to spawn, bam, bada bing, bada boom. And then over here, this one is part of the quest, is Bitterbeak. As you see, it is part of my quest, so it's not exactly that hard of one to get. Ignore the fact that I just completely threw. Then you got Cypherclad right here, also part of a quest. And then last but not least, you have Runefur, just taking a nap and minding its own business. And once you have done everything right there, you will have earned completing the code and the personal containment trap toy. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you enjoyed, do consider subscribing. It means the world to me. And with that being said, I will see you guys for the next video.